Starting. And we're live.
Nope.
I think it's like
we're not.
Yeah, we are. There it is, the yellow box.
No, we're not.
We're totally live.
You're shitting with me.
Fine. If we,
anyways, like I was
we
saying,
weren't live, would I say that? No.
Good evening.
Hi, everybody. So we've just been here shooting the poop for the past 15 minutes because it said nobody was watching, but then I started getting all these tweets like, "Where's the live stream? I dedicated my life to GRECOFABULOUS."
By the way, that was me tweeting you with my fourth account.
You're gonna have a hard time talking to me and watching at the same time, Johnny. But by the way, who's this bearded man behind me? Apparently, this is what is showing when you're watching the stream.
Oh my god!
That's my fault for. You know what? Whoa!
What the hell? Who is it?
It's an ad.
Oh god, I hate ads.
I'm about to hit that $100 mark, son. It's only taken me 3 years. let's skip him. There you are. Yeah, we're good. We're on the air, buddy.
We are live on the air.
Still says 0 viewers, but apparently.
Finger off the switch, done.
All right.
It's a DX reference, sorry.
I was too busy concentrating on my hand gestures. I wasn't really paying attention.
So we're expecting Phil?
Supposedly, Phil, Captain. Oh, 2 viewers. 2 viewers.
2 viewers.
It's not even doubled because we started with 0. We just like defied the numbers.
Hate to break it to you, Greco. Those 2 viewers are you and I.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. And there's Phil.
But wait, there's more.
What is that in the background?
Whose background are we talking?
You're looking at yourself.
Hey, there's me.
You just see the rest of my room. I have mirrors all over the place.
Have you seen the video that's Donald Trump interviewing himself in the mirror?
No, I haven't clicked on it yet. It's Jimmy Fallon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying I should click it?
Mm-hmm. Click it or kick it.
Oh, is that a nationwide thing? That was like a Massachusetts thing.
Oh, the seatbelt?
Yeah.
No. But the only thing is, in Kansas, we haven't invented seatbelts yet, so.
Well, you know, you'll
baby
get
seats. No, they just put the basket right down on the seat.
Well, you know, hashtag Kansas lives don't matter, right?
Kansas lives don't.
What the heck are you talking about?
So how is everybody?
Don't ask if you don't care.
If that were the case, I would never talk to anybody.
Hey Phil, we were just talking about Star Wars. And when The Force Awakens debuts in theaters December 18, I was just telling Greco that I'm gonna miss the 20th century march, the music before the crawl. Now that Disney's taken over, are we gonna? They're gonna get that shit out? Like we can't watch that. We're not gonna have those horns in the beginning. 20th Century Fox Studios thing. Because I fucking love that shit, man.
I don't know. I haven't watched the original movies since you can't, like, experience them the way they're supposed to be experienced. I say either the original, none of that CGI, get that out of here. I want Muppets in my movies.
Yeah, I know.
So
I actually still watch it on VHS. I had the trilogy on VHS.
Really?
Yeah, I had it on.
Okay. No? That's
Pardon?
it? I had nothing else to say. I said, well, that's just embarrassing, and then everything froze. That was even more embarrassing.
That was bad.
So should we reenact that opening for you so you don't
The Star Wars?
Yeah.
I know. I love when that shit comes on, man. That's awesome. When I went to go see the added footage, remember that added footage? They re-released it in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, like, obviously older now, but still, man. When that March came on, everyone freaked out in there. Awesome.
I almost equate it to like nowadays. It's like whenever you go see like a Marvel or a DC movie, just seeing like the familiar music and the logos kind of go across the screen, or like before a trailer or something.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not as dramatic though, because it's like.
But as much as I think I know what you mean. Yeah, the flipping.
Yeah,
I want to hack.
Yeah, like a comic book. Yeah.
I want to hack that. I want to hack the theater one day. Go into the booth and put when the Marvel comes up, it's like, make mine. Oh wait, doesn't make sense. Change the Marvel to Marvels.
You can just sit in the back and make like shadow puppets or something.
Good idea.
They'll cut out.
Yes. Take a picture. So, Greco didn't read this, Phil.
Oh man.
I liked it.
I think it was. I see the transition that he's doing with characters that we don't even know, because.
But we see the offspring will be in it.
Yeah.
So that's
It's all right.
Poe Dameron was conceived in Ewok Village.
I think the story was just all right, but the artwork was what blew you away in this issue.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
Who's the artist?
I don't know.
I can't pronounce his last name. Mark.
One by
his last name. Mark Chichito. Marco Chichito. I recognize him from some Punisher stuff.
His name sounds familiar. He's probably been on an Artist Alley list that I've
Like, seriously, dude. Check out this opening double page, splash page, spread page. Woo!
That's worth $4.
I do the Kelly Bundy's. Ow! You ever do that when you're reading a comic book?
I've never had that. I've never enjoyed myself reading a comic book. So. That reminds me of that episode where she's on that game show, and yeah, and they've taught her like literally her brain couldn't learn anything else, so they taught her how to use the buzzer, I think, and she forgot something, and it ended up being like a trivia question about Al Bundy, like who scored 4 touchdowns in a high school football game or whatever.
Yeah. I got in shit in grade 8 once for doing that to a supply teacher. In class.
About?
Settle down. My name is Miss Bassini. I'm your supply teacher. And, ow!
Man, you weren't nothing nice back then.
Look at this book that I got in the mail today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Squares, baby.
Black and white. Is it just the cover that's black and white, or is the whole thing?
Everything, interiors and all. It's gorgeous.
I'm happy.
That book is rocking, man. So
I
cool.
just got it today. I'm excited.
I'd love to meet her. She's fantastic, man. I love her sketch covers. Ashley Whitaker. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's amazing, man. She's so, oh my god, awesome.
I met both of them last whatever day.
Is she really that cute?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
What are her measurements?
She is so talented, man. Oh, she has another book coming out, by the way. I have it on order. I reserved the book, but I forgot the name. It's all. I'll let you know when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's coming out on Titan this time. think. Oh gosh, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah.
Don't quote. Oh.
So what's eBay saying about my 1 in 25? Is it going up or what? Is it hot? Is it hot yet?
I don't know. It's got to be.
I hope so.
I heard that Deadpool, what was it, the Gwenpool variant.
Yeah.
I got 2 of those.
I got one too, but like when it first came out, I got it for like $6.
Yeah, I got it for like cover price or whatever. Like,
oh, so like now my shop guy told me. Go ahead, Phil. Explain to Mr. Fabulous here.
I think I have it right over here. Let me get it real quick.
Now they're gonna make her into a character.
Coming back.
Gwen.
And he was never seen of again.
They're making Gwenpool.
Oh, here they are.
And the pink covers with her in the swimming pool. I have it somewhere.
Yeah, I got them. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I should really pick that up.
How much are they now?
I don't know. Somebody said that CG Seed ones are going for like $50 or something, but probably like $15 or something. I don't know.
Really?
Fuck it. I thought it was more.
No, I'm just. Why is that so special? I'm just looking at it. I'm not that impressed.
Because it's like Gwen Stacy and Deadpool put together or whatever.
Gwenpool's first appearance. It's Gwenpool's
That's
first
what you
appearance.
meant by Gwenpool?
Yeah. And they're actually going to make a Gwenpool story or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's going to be in the Howard the Duck book.
Yeah.
I can't.
So we have her first appearance.
Because there's no sense of reality. It's just like just do whatever the hell you want.
I can't believe they allow them to do whatever they want.
Well, listen, if you guys really want to buy something, I just happen to have this graded New Mutants '98.
Fantastic.
Mr. Deadpool.
You got it. Man,
9.4. The very first book I've ever gotten graded. Probably won't do a lot of that, but you know.
I just saw 9.6 on Thursday at a place here for $1,000.
Wow.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. I know.
I mean, I've seen 9.4s go as high as like 500 on eBay, but just for 0.2 more, double.
I know.
They start doubling when they get like points up or whatever.
But then again, it was the same Diggler who had the Harley Quinn books that I own, like the first appearance. He had that for $800, and it was in an 8 point something. Mine is like not high 9s, man. He had that Batman Harley Quinn prestige format. He had it for $350.
Prestige format.
Yeah, the Batman Harley Quinn, the first appearance in continuity. It's like the prestige format kind of.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I got that too. He had the Suicide Squad DC New 52, all CGC'd. He had like 4 copies, and they're all like over $100. Holy, you can just tell by the way he's stuff he had priced. It was just crazy.
So I'm totally becoming the person you hate. The guy doesn't even like comic books, but just happened to get one of these.
Oh, that's cool.
Where did you get that for you?
Do I have to bust out my Hulk 181?
181? That's not even a real grade.
Oh God! What the?
It's on a 10, dummy.
No, when I was looking at his books, he's like, "You interested?" I'm like, "No, man. I already own these. I just want to know. I'm just interested at what you're pricing them at. That's pretty cool." He's like, "Oh, you have these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." I'm not impressed at what you have because I got it. I'm just taken back by your prices. That's all.
Do you have anything graded, or either of you, or do you not really?
I don't like slab books. I have one that I got at a garage sale. It's a Cerebus book. But yeah, I don't grade. But I am gonna grade. I just did a video today of a book that I want to grade.
Mm-hmm.
and it's the Detective Comics reprint from Nabisco 1984 because it's fucking amazing. And everyone's telling me that it's rare. And I brought it to my shop, and the guys were yelling, saying, "Oh my god, that's so rare!" So I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm gonna grade it. So I want to grade it because it just looks cool.
Who do you think you'll go with? Which company?
That's what I want to talk to you and everyone. I asked questions on my video. Where do you guys think I should go? And a lot of people are saying stay away from PGX. I think that's what it's called.
It's funny. I actually had somebody recommend PGX.
They're cheaper and faster.
Well, that's the thing. They're like, yeah, they're a lot cheaper. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't say a lot. Like as far as like what it costs to grade, and if I don't know if you want to like expedite it or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's not that. It's only a few dollars we're talking. But at least compared to like CBCS, that the shipping cost is like more than half. Like for me, one book costs $20 to ship, and they charge like $7.50. So
Wow.
yeah,
I want to take it to a convention and actually hand it in myself.
yeah, that's the thing. Like PGX, I guess, doesn't really have a good like con appearance or presence.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking about getting my Amazing Spider-Man 300 graded, the one that I actually have signed by McFarlane, because they actually do like certified signatures, even if they don't witness them.
CBS does.
Yeah, they do. So they're going to be at Rhode Island Comic Con, which I'm going to in November. So
Are you planning on selling it?
No, I know. That one might just be to make sure it doesn't get all screwed up,
Okay.
moving around and such. I don't trust myself. In fact, this laptop is on a stack of long boxes right now, so.
Hey, me too.
That's what mine is too.
Mine is too. And it's standing on my Punisher Volume 1, actually Volume 2, complete.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had it here. I haven't put it away. It's still here from my video like last year. But it's funny how I've never been a fan of CGC. I don't really care. But man, I've got some awesome books that I think I want to start protecting properly.
The only thing with them is that they take forever, like just because they're so popular.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could pay to get it, an express kind of review, but it's a lot of money.
And you're going to have it forever, so I mean, unless you're selling it, then it's.
No, I don't know, but like, let's just say something happens to me, right? And my kids and my wife, they don't really give a shit about my collection. So if I put it in that sort of thing, like a CGC, and it's graded, at least they'll have some idea. They'll be protected that way. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking like this now, man. But yeah, there's some books I have that shit, man. I think it's time I man up and start, putting my theory and thing of CGC whatever out the fucking door and like just slap them.
Well, and that's what I did for some books, and I'm gonna sell some of them so that the grading just basically paid for itself or whatever,
Yeah.
And also, because I want to get that Avengers #1, so like I have that. What did I get? It was that New Mutants, the original graphic novel.
Yeah.
That thing, I swear, is in like pristine. So like I got that one graded.
Wow.
Some others, I can't even remember. They probably won't be back for like a couple months or something like that, though. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they come back at. I like that, waiting to see what they come back. Greco, what do you think your 300 will come back as? What a grade.
I mean, to my eye, it looks pretty immaculate. So I'm.
Okay.
But again, I don't know. Like I guess I wasn't expecting the 9s with the New Mutants. But now that I know that's what they consider a 9.4, or at least that person or most people, but I would think it's going to be up there.
Yeah, you have something to compare to now. So that's cool.
But that's why it confused me when they and I don't know if the other companies do this, but I like that CBCS updated you along the way. Like before the book, got sent back, they're like, oh, here's your grade and here's the notes. and it tells you like every little like blemish that they noticed, and it had like 4 dings on it, but it was only enough for 0.6 off. But yeah, they were good about keeping in touch. I don't know about how the other 2 are. I feel like PGX, and it might just be like, you know, you just like send them the book, and they're just like, you know, you'll get it when you get it, because you know, they're not really paying us anything.
I'm gonna say, I just got this week, the Journey to Mystery 78.
Ooh.
They call it the Doctor Strange prototype. It's in rough shape.
I think there's a couple Doctor Strange prototypes.
This is what came up in the guide all the time.
I've seen another one. I have one that has a story that's a wizard story as well. It's in Tales of Suspense though.
I got it for $6.
Wow.
And it's you know, it's not in the best shape, but man, what I see it going for, it's like, holy cow, I got a steal. Like poor condition.
Was it like $100 or something?
I think in my condition it's like 50 to 70. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's one that I'm not going to hold on to. I'm not attached to this book or to the character. I already told my shop guy that I got it just because it was cheap and it's, I guess, a significant book. Because I've seen a prototype issue of Hulk at the warehouse, and they were asking crazy money for it. I'm like, really? And it looked like shit. This looks like in better shape. So I don't know. I might take it if they're like hardcore Marvel, you know, guys. So if I take it to them, I've never. Actually, you know, I have done that with the book before, but I'll take it to them. It's like, hey guys, are you interested in this? And I'll trade it up for like more Batman books, like older Batman books or something. I'm not attached to it at all, man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how many times you've actually done something like that, or.
No, I did it once with. They were. This is when they first started, and they weren't really following the new comics that were coming out. And I got in my bin. I got a bunch of Joker's daughters without even asking, like all the hologram. And I remember people asking, you know, freaking out, oh my God, there's, you know, some shops are only getting a few, whatever. So I had a bunch. I had like 5. I sent one away to Travis because he didn't get any 3D books. I kept one, or I could have 2. I don't know. And the rest I gave to my brother-in-law and stuff who collects. And I took one to the warehouse because they were talking about the 3D covers and stuff like that. And they were like all new to it. So I took it down and I just used it part of my haul that I did there. So I got like $20 back then. Whatever.
What does the book even go for now? Like $10 or something?
I don't know. So $20. Like,
I know it was huge back in the day.
Yeah, and they sold it in 2 days for $40.
That's crazy.
At a con, because they do conventions and stuff. And they took it to the con and they sold it right away for $40.
Speaking of hype, did the Turtles Mania ever die down from 44 or whatever?
Oh,
I think so.
I would have to think so.
Because I mean, I bought like cover A and cover B, and I sold, I think, cover A at the time, or I forget what it was, but it was worth it because I figured that eventually when they came back, I mean, I don't know what ended up happening. Is he alive and well? Is he?
No, he's oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. I'm reading it. That robot turtle. He's in his brain. His memory.
Metalhead, whatever.
Yeah, is in Metalhead.
I guess Nate was right.
The only thing I see is the variants going for like $40.
The Jack Kirby variants coming out soon. The retailer incentive.
Yeah.
Guess what? I have it pulled.
Oh.
Which
I'm
one
gonna
is it?
sell it for $7. No, I don't know. Hopefully I get it. I'm on the list, but we'll see.
The Kirby what?
The Jack Kirby variant for Ninja Turtles. 51? Retailer incentive.
That's pretty crazy.
So Kevin Eastman's younger. He got Jack Kirby to do a turtle sketch, put it away, and now he's using it as a cover. Fucking smart dude, eh? I love Kevin Eastman, by the way. I met him. He's the best. He's probably my favorite creator I've ever met.
I like turtles, as you can see.
Yes, you do. I like turtles too. Can you see my little collection over there? Oh, hold on a second. There they are. Look at them.
I think your Technodrome is missing something.
Yeah, and my Technodrome was only like
Is
$2.
it this?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, do you see my new piggy bank right there? Right there?
Focus in and... Oh, yeah. I like that. I want it, Phil.
It glows in the dark, too.
Oh, it's one of those flashlights.
Yeah, I could tell by the
color.
I want the original from the 90s. I'm
Is that
looking
the
for this
one?
collection.
I ordered one of those off of when they were doing the pre-order. I ordered one of those off of Midtown.
The Bendables?
I think it's the new series animated figures that they're doing.
Oh, I got that. It hasn't arrived yet. I'm still waiting for it.
Okay, I ordered another one too. That's it's a statue where she's wearing like her lingerie, like in the. You know what I'm? Do you know what statue I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Anyways,
talk slower.
I was like, I have to buy that one just because. I mean, it might be one of those statues that's worth like $1,000 or something, and then I'm like,
I think so too. Yeah.
And either way, even if it's only still worth $70, it's like, well, it is a cool Harley Quinn thing.
Exactly. I'm dying to buy that Alex Ross Joker Harley Quinn statue.
Oh, we have it at our store for like, I think it's like $250.
Here it's $3, so it's basically the same. It's the same with the exchange and stuff. So yeah, that thing hasn't budged. It's still at that price.
That seems crazy. Well, give it like a year or something,
or more. Because there's kids, man. These kids are crazy for Harley Quinn, and they're starting.
I think they like the new one. They like the new one more than they do maybe the old one. I don't know.
My daughter's a huge fan of the classic Harley. She asked me for my she asked me for my Batman animated series VHS tapes. And I didn't give it to her. Are you crazy? I'm like, yeah, you can watch it. This is a VCR. Be careful, because I don't have the cleaning kit anymore with me. They don't sell it.
Yeah, they don't do those. You'd have to make some concoction or something.
Exactly. I know. So I popped it in. She's in love with classic Harley. She wants nothing to do with Arkham City Harley. She just wants classic Harley. So ever since she's been a huge fan. And you know what, man? I go this week went to pick up her at school, and all the kids had these like Harley hats and shirts. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Well, I went to the mall the other day. I haven't been there in years. But you walk by Hot Topic, and that's like the whole store is like Harley Quinn.
It's full. It's good for me because I can finally buy merchandise.
I mean,
back then it was nothing. I had to make customized Harley shirts. I never made it, but if I wanted to, I'd have to go on that Zazzle.com, whatever, and make something.
Or that place in the mall where they look all crappy.
Like, seriously, I actually considered, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, like, making something like Harley or Joker related. But now it's like everywhere. I'm like, this is cool. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
and it looks great.
Stuff that you see at these stores, like book bags that look like turtle shells, like the Mario turtle shells.
Yeah. I love it.
like just all kinds of crazy stuff like that.
It's so good now. I know. It's so good now. Like, of course, I always say toys were cooler when we were kids, but man, there's some good stuff right now. When I go to the stores, I'm like, it's actually some pretty cool shit. I love looking at the shirts, the wallets, I'm addicted to the hats.
Is that what you thought when you bought that Joker top?
I bought that at Party City, by the way.
Oh, really?
And it was on clearance, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I didn't even like, I was going to buy it anyways, but I love that too. I'm going to wear it like, do a Joker video, a serious Joker video. People take me serious with that ugly too. It's cool though.
Guys, I just want to talk about the Joker.
Differently seen. He's not seen. He's differently seen. He's like this retarded thing on my head.
I saw that thing. I was like, that's hilarious.
I love it.
We have a couple comments, by the way, from the same.
Blow him off.
Clouded Journey says, that infinity loop is tripping me out.
Who's Clouded Journey?
I don't know. Remember that talk we had before we went live, how I don't know anybody anymore?
Yeah.
And then he says, sorry guys, my naked kid wants to break dance, be back in a bit. So.
What's wrong? While you're up, get me a water there, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm out. This is the Comic-Con mug, by the way.
Oh, cool.
I got it free from Newberry Comics.
I was going to say, I don't think you can freaking pay for that.
What? Oh, no. This is a con exclusive. It cuts to my lips, so who knows what it's worth. Let me get that graded.
I remember when I sent those books on like Monday, and they needed you were going like Friday or something like that. They were like, the mail guy was like, "Oh, do you want to expedite this?" And I didn't realize it was like that weekend, so I was like, "No, it'll be all right."
I totally forgot. What did you send me again?
Oh, it was like, it was like a Spawn one. I mean, nothing that was. I mean, I thought it would be cool to have a McFarlane Spawn 1 sign, though, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's from New York, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was New York.
That was fun.
I found it.
Oh, man. I'm going to look at it right now.
So I did a huge haul of my first love of comics. As you guys know, I got into horror comics when I was a kid. And I have a bunch of, like, House of Mystery, House of Secrets, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But I never really got into It's Midnight, the Witching Hour, and I did a huge haul. Huge. Ooh, there goes my phone.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this. It's all horror books, dude.
Wow. Oh,
They're awesome. And it's so cool because the last issue, which is, I think it's 85, ended on, October 1st, 1978. The year I was, the date, exact birthday, my exact birthday.
Wow.
Which is, I don't know, it's so cool.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm going to hit these hard. I'll just show number 12 because I love this cover. And it's the earliest number, the lowest number I got.
Have you ever been, like, legitimately, like, terrorized by a horror book? Or get heebie-jeebies?
Okay. When I was younger, some stuff, I guess concepts freaked me out, like of being buried alive. You know, those stories actually freaked me out. Yeah, just that. Everything that had to be like had to do with buried alive, those stories would stick. It's weird. But everything else was just cool. I always got the gist, like vampires and shit like that, zombies. That's all bullcrap. But yeah, buried alive, like the stories that just, you know, that was freaking me out, man. I always freaked me out. And grave robbers. Yeah, grave robbers too. I never liked the stories about grave robbers. Scare me as well. Because, you know, I have like my grandparents died when I was, well, 3 grandparents when I was a baby, and my grandfather is the only one that I actually know. He died when I was 7. So yeah, I don't know why, man. Grave robbers freak me out. Shit like that, because you know, they were obviously died in Portugal. In Portugal back then, it was like really grave robber is actually an occupation in those little islands.
But you put it on your resume.
Yeah, it's like freaking me out, man. I know. So yeah, shit like that. Everything that was like buried alive in graves always screwed me up. Like reading them out of a comic book. Yeah, they're actually good stories.
I never really read horror comics, but I've always been creeped out by like any stories having to do with like ventriloquist dummies or like like puppets and stuff. I don't know. Yeah.
Like clowns.
I still don't like the It clown when he's like looking at the sewer like.
That's cool. I like it. Yeah.
We all float down here.
You watched that as a kid, and then like, I remember we were watching. Somebody was watching that, and we went over to their house, and it was that part, and then my dad's like, "Oh, we gotta go, and like, the car's like right by the sewer, and you're like, I don't want to go by that sewer.
Keep your head down there. Yeah, no, that was creepy, but then they screwed it up at the end with the mechanical spider thing.
Yeah, but I never made it that far when I was a kid. I had to be like a grown adult to make it that far to the end of the movie.
Now that's a. Well, speaking of VHS, wasn't that one was like 4 of them long? I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like a 30-hour movie. Wasn't it originally like a miniseries or something though?
It was.
Okay, kids, it's time to meet him.
Oh, jeez.
That doesn't freak me out. That never freaked me out.
Because it's goofy.
Yeah. Actually, this really cool fun fact. Like, I always loved Nick Cardy for like some of his superhero stuff, like Teen Titans and Justice League. But Nick Cardy dominated this run. It's Midnight the Witching Hour. He basically co-created it with Giordano, the inker, which was the editor for this title. So yeah, it's really awesome, man. I love this stuff. I might do it. I don't know. I might feature in a Halloween video or something. I know Phil. Phil, you said you were going to do something.
I need to think of something. I need to think of my channel is up to like the 2-year mark on the 30th, so I need to do something for that too.
Since like the relaunch, or
since the relaunch, yeah, the Marvel Now relaunch.
Yeah, I might save this for Halloween then. But you guys got the sneak peek. It'll give me time to buy some more too, so I'll probably do a nice like 50 issue. I don't know.
That looks so good. Sorry, I was watching myself over here.
Oh man, I got a haircut the other day. Like, the lady is a straight barber and takes out the straight edge and like shaves your neck with the hot cream on it.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Like straight like gangster style. You like.
I feel like I got an Avengers, George Perez. 170.
Yeah.
I
like that one.
I love Perez Avengers, man.
Yeah. I got one of them signed. I don't have it with me though. I won't have it till next Monday.
By Perez?
Yeah, I found it randomly in a long box. You know, I keep finding these random signed issues by like these great guys. You know. I found a Bernie Wrightson book at a garage sale for $1 signed.
So I finally got another upgrade of Captain Canuck #1.
Ooh. I've never seen that book before.
Oh, and you know what? I always see Rich Conley at the comic shop when I'm at the one in Hamilton where 82 and Boba Fett lives near. He's always in there. I don't know. And I got a nice upgrade one. I think I'm gonna get this one signed and keep my other one. Whatever.
I actually pulled out I don't know. Did I ever show you guys this? My wife actually bought me this as a gift for, I don't know, some occasion. But it's actually. Did I ever show you this one like on Twitter or anything?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
So. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
By the
I mean,
way.
I've always been. I mean, I was more into Space Ghost because of the
Coast to Coast.
But
Yeah.
I actually read that
That's
little
amazing.
mini series that they put out. Wasn't that? I don't know. How long ago was it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I see it.
You one, right?
Yeah.
I really like that, so I'm getting the. And I watched the original Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so it's not like it was only Coast to Coast, but that's what's near and dear to my heart. But yeah, that was really thoughtful of her.
That's amazing. Actually, oh man, I never see that.
Yeah, it's not in the best shape, but I don't care. I love it.
Who cares?
Looks good, especially in the Bible. I mean,
looks great. If I ever see that, I'm gonna grab it. And that's his first.
Yeah, it's first.
Wow.
That's great.
It's going in the phone. It's going in the phone, Greco.
Look at this one now. I got this one. I got it signed by Michael Golden on the inside in pen, gangster style.
What?
Because you know, there's so much going on this cover. I was like, I don't want you to like sign the front of it.
Good idea.
So I made, and then you know, if Chris Claremont, if I get to meet Chris Claremont, I got him in the inside. You know. Oh, Jim Shooter was the editor. I should have him signed.
Greco, that's the guy that we blew off at MCC.
Who's that?
Golden?
Golden, yeah, that's the book we had. We all had the books to get signed.
Oh yeah, that was gonna be like the community book or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Some cheesy thing Scott came up with.
He's just trying to get you guys to bond.
Whatever.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I think I actually got something signed by him. I forget what it was though. It was at New York. It was like, I don't know. I googled his name. I had one of his books. Paid $3. End of the story.
Yeah, it's $3. I mean,
but yeah, I was annoyed by his booth because like his handlers kept trying to like push like some Walking Dead cover that he did.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, for like $100, you know, they only made like 1,000 of these, and like he put his heart and soul into it.
Yeah, he's got the Arthur Sudan layout happening.
What's when I saw him not too long ago, he was the only one there though, so it was cooler. He was drawing and not really paying attention and like, ugh. But he didn't have any handlers there though. So.
Yeah, I'm so burnt out from cons and all that stuff. I'm taking a long hiatus like before.
I'm going to a next weekend. There's a in-town con with. There's no creators there or anything. It's just books. And so I think it's going to be a good day to just go. And
I like that.
The books.
I'm into that.
So we'll see. We'll see. The only thing is it costs like $20 to get in because I think it's more of an event for like they're pushing like arts and crafts and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know how it's going to be.
Fundraisers.
But like, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go check it out this year and see what it is.
They're trying to like cure cancer or something. It's like, oh god.
Screw your cancer.
Well, now we all know that Greco never donates at the till when they ask you for a donation.
No, I'm surprisingly generous. Where they're like, hey, give us $1 and we'll give you like all these Frosties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it, Wendy's. Why not? As long as I come out on top, I get the better end of the deal.
Yeah, you put the link to your YouTube channel name on those things that they like the stars make a wish. And you put a link to your YouTube channel.
YouTube Greco.
Do me a favor, click this ad and I'll do it. Yeah.
Click this ad. What do you say when they go? Do you want to round it up for the Make-A-Wish Foundation or something?
No.
So this was my Force Friday. That's all I got.
I didn't even know about Force Friday till it was Saturday, and I was like, "Fuck!"
What? There's still a ton of stuff like everywhere I go. It's not like they're running out of anything, as far as I can tell.
Oh god! I now I go to my antique hangouts, my flea markets, and they have like the Rilo cans and Captain Phasms for like $30 to $40.
You're like, what?
So sad.
I like the packaging though; it's pretty tight.
That's why I got it. I think the packaging sold me on it more than anything. Ooh, that's cool. I'll
My
keep it in
daughter
box.
loves, they have I'm sure they have it set up the same way everywhere, but they have like one of the little like round droids set up at one of the end caps, and it like spins around and makes boopy pop noises.
Did you get it?
No, it wasn't for sale. It was just like
Oh. Oh.
I
haven't seen that
for sale, but
I was gonna say I didn't see that toy. Whereas I would have. I'm like, damn.
no, it was like yeah, it was pretty big. It's like the size of the no, it's bigger than the Technodrome. It was-
This is my latest purchase. I'm waiting for a video.
Is that a collector's case?
Yeah, vintage one.
Nice.
I have some of mine and a few of. Oh, I opened it the wrong way. Even that happens.
you got
And a few that I bought.
Oh,
Other.
Phil, real quick. Claremont is going to be at Rhode Island Comic Con if you want to send me that book.
Oh, this book?
Yeah. If. I know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll talk to him again if I must.
I'll talk to him again.
I met him. It's alright.
You got to make sure he signs it in tan on the inside,
They actually, when I got those milk and cheeses signed, he actually asked me, like, oh, does he want it on the cover or the inside? I was like, I think the cover? And I was like,
You give it to me at the cover, and I go, no, and just rip it in half.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I hope I didn't screw up Hunter's book. What a moment.
Yeah, so that's it for me for cons, man. I like what Phil said. I'm more interested in the ones that are just books. I'm just so burnt out. I just don't care anymore. I'm not even going to Niagara Falls or anything.
Well, it's true.
But
I don't know. I had visions of going to San Diego next year, but
kind of feeling burnt, eh?
feeling burnt. And then it's like, do I really want to go across the country just to go to a convention, like to be inside?
Yeah.
Which has the same people that are at New York.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. And it's like, I'm not the type to like, oh, well, let me spend one day in line to get into like, this presentation or whatever. It's like,
That's why I avoid Fan Expo.
I can't wait in line for 5 minutes, let alone one day.
Oh god. Fan Expo was nuts.
yeah,
This year.
I'm like next in line to like meet like Mike Zeck or something. I'm like, just get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Oh. True, though.
Why did you bring 35 things for him to sign? Come on.
That's how I felt when I was stuck behind that brony and waiting for Garbowska. Really? I'm pretty sure he drew a sketch of a pony and was like, could you ink it?
She goes through like the worst. Man, I feel so bad for her. Like all these bronies asking for these like perverted positions and stuff.
Does that happen?
Oh, yeah, seriously, she like, yeah, it's nasty. Can you please make my fairy start bending over? I'm doing this. Doing this. Fuck. Fuck you, Kurt. Oh, man, these guys are freaks, man. Cloppers? Did you ever hear about that clopping? There's a guy at the There's a guy. They have a guy at the working at the warehouse part time who's a clopper. He's a brony who clops.
What's a clopper?
Exactly. I fucking did a mistake asking, what the fuck is clopping, man? Like, oh, geez. And it's like they go on YouTube, Google clopping, well, My Little Pony clopping, and it's a video of like an animated My Little Pony shaking, vibrating with this dubstep, and they jerk off to it and stuff. I swear, man.
Well, I know what I'm doing after this hangout.
You probably are.
Yeah. Actually, I can do it right now. I'm going to put myself on mute.
It just goes black screen.
He left his mic on. Oh God, he left his mic on. We got a few more comments from different people. Well, actually, we got one more from Clouded Journey. He says, "You guys blew someone off?" Question mark.
Shut up, Chris.
Green Lantern 223 says, "I wanted the BB-8 droid. Sold out everywhere I went to."
Yeah, me too, bro.
Whoa.
Hey, by the way, I'm Batman.
You just got all casual on us. Getting comfortable?
I'm getting ready to clop.
Oh, this guy has a lot of threes where letters should be, so I'm going to get this wrong. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Dale lives in me. I think I got it. Any of you guys going to make it to New York Comic Con this year?
No. I am, by the way. I'll meet you there, Dale.
New York.
I unfortunately will not be going to New York this year. I went 2 years in a row, I think, and want to take a break. Actually,
yeah, I'm gonna go.
Well, my wife gave me basically a 2-con limit per year. So since I went to Motor City and Boston,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, you're a warrior for doing that already. Oh God, I'm burnt, and these cons are just local. I'm seriously, I'm sick of the dealers. I'm sick of like the same jazz, man. It's all the same crap. The pricing. I'm just done. I'm done.
You see the same overpriced books up on the wall.
And Phil, I got into Fan Expo for free. I'm not allowed to say this, but I got in for free because my friend up north works at a comic book store that's a franchise, and he came down. And every time I was like around, because I was doing a lot of activities around Toronto, I'm like, hey man, I got an hour to spare. He goes, okay. You run downstairs, open the door, I put on the badge, and I walk around. It'd take me forever to just get in. That it was like my time would be up, and I had to leave again. So I went in, and I went up to a few dealers, and they had 2 prices still, and it was just disgusting. I've never seen this before, and it's actually happening now. They had American price and Canadian price.
Whoa.
What? I couldn't believe it, man. And these are Canadian dealers. I'm like, dude, what's going on here? What? There's 2 prices. You know, the dollar's all topsy-turvy, eh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you fucker, you're Canadian. Oh, there's, it's just for the Americans. I couldn't take it, dude. I couldn't take it. And then all of a sudden I saw a trend happening. It was like spilling everywhere. Another one, American, USA. American, Canadian.
Well, was it just like converted for the exchange rate, or was like one higher than it should have been?
Just horrible. Like my comic book shop guy, he went there on Sunday. He took a picture of an example, and because I told him, and then he took a picture and sent to me on Twitter. It's like, is this what you were talking about? He took a picture of Venom #1, that '90s book, for like $50.
What?
Lethal Protector?
Yes.
That's a Archie book, isn't it?
Archie meets Punisher. $80.
$80.
I have that. I have both covers. I have the die cut.
I just bought both covers on eBay for like $10.
I got my die cut. I just got my die cuts like at the bargain bin, and my original cover, that's plain cover, I got at off the shelf when it was for sale, like whatever, like not out of the comic shop, but just at a random store. It's like, what the hell, man? I can't believe it. So, anyways, that's what's turning me off from cons. I'm done. I need to miss them because I don't miss them right now. When I start missing them, then I'll start hitting them again.
Well, didn't I tell you about how I wanted that Suicide Squad #6? And I told you at the cons they were like $80.
Which volume?
The Origin, the Harley Quinn Origin.
Oh yeah.
And
how much?
They were like asking like $80 or $90 for it.
Oh my Gosh, I should have bought 2 of those when they came out.
And I went on to eBay the other day, and these were fines though. These were only fines, but I got 2 of them for like $40.
Wow.
They're both like fine grade though.
40 each?
No, 40 for both of them.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, well, that's a hell of a deal considering.
Where'd he go?
You know, it was like $80. Like, we could go at the con.
Yeah, so for me, I think just what I just don't like crowds anymore, and it's just like just people taking up space that really annoys me.
Well, and I keep seeing the same people because, you know, like there is a bunch of comic book guys that live in Kansas City, and they're the same ones that you see over and over again. You know, like how many times can I go see Jason Aaron? It's like, I mean, he's cool, but I mean, I got like 700 books signed by him now. It's like,
yeah, these are great books. These are great.
I need to get number 7, but I don't want. I need to find it for like less than like $800. You know?
I was the only one pulling these.
I know. Great. I remember hearing about it. I was like, oh, they're gonna tell her origin story. I was like, nah, I just won't get it. And now it's like, well, that was stupid.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I don't know why they relaunched it. It should have kept on going. It was awesome. Oh yeah, the origin Harley Quinn. I don't know. People were saying, oh, I didn't like the way she was all weird and freaking out over Joker because he died and stuff like that. I'm like, it was awesome. I love seeing her snap like that. I don't know what people were talking about. I thought it was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, her number 1 apparently is crazy, eh? Suicide Squad number 1. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I think everything about any of like her big books right now are pretty crazy.
I know, Phil. That's why. I know they are. They just blow up.
I mean, I have Batman Adventures number 12, and
too, right? Like me.
What's that?
Like we both. Like you got a good price, like me, on that one.
I found it at a garage sale for like 10 cents.
That's awesome. I know. Mine was $1.25.
Giving them away out there, huh?
Like $5 in the package.
And Mad. I got Mad Love also. And it's like, I don't need any other books because I got like the books, you know. You don't need it. So I'm not going to pay any more crazy prices for like any other like of her books because I got the 2 books that you need, you know.
Oh man, I still come. There's places that like further north, more around cottage country and stuff like that. Turn down your radio. I can hear myself there a bit.
It's not me.
No? Oh. Yeah, anyways, like further up north, like cottage country, that's where I don't go there that much, but that's where I score the big ones. Like, super cheap. Oh, God, what was it?
There's a used bookstore that I go to sometimes, and like most of the time they have nothing, but sometimes like you'll see the most ridiculous books there because they'll buy a collection from somebody. Like, I found a first printing of The Killing Joke there for like $1.
Oh wow!
And it's because like he bought like a collection from somebody. The dude didn't pay rent, so the lot owner, the guy moved out, I guess, without taking all his stuff, and the manager of the place just took all the books and took them to the used bookstore and sold them for like nothing to that guy, and that guy's selling them for like $1 a book. And it's like,
well, yeah. I was on vacation. I was on vacation at my parents' beach house, and I woke up in the morning, went to a cheesy little comic shop that is located inside someone's garage in their house, and it was Wednesday. I was like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna check out, Pull This Day. I love, it's awesome. And the books that were released were the books that came out the week before. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, man? I'm like, but whatever. So I go to their magazine rack, which is magazine clearance rack, loaded with Archies. If I knew before what I know now, I would have cleaned out $2 for Afterlife with Archie, which is Life with Archie, the first appearance of Afterlife, that variant cover.
Yeah.
Bill, it was stacks upon stacks upon stacks. And I was like, oh, I love this cover. I'm going to pull this. And I took it. I should have just bought like the rack.
Yeah.
That variant I heard is selling for crazy right now. Crazy money.
I have one, but it's not in very high grade.
Oh, those were like all floppy. They were flopping over on the rack.
Yeah, ours were sitting on the one I bought it from was sitting on a wire rack, you know.
Yeah, that's the same. So I took the ones in the back. I took the one in the back that was nice and crisp. And it actually wasn't the bag and board. They kept the ones bag and board, like ones in the back. So I was like, sweet, this is awesome. I love Frankie Villa. It's so cool. All of a sudden, not even like 2 weeks later, they announced Afterlife with Archie.
Do you guys have that like moment in your history where you like totally missed out on like a great opportunity, or like you have like a huge regret?
I talk about Walking Dead every day to my wife because she was there. She brings it up.
Number one.
Yeah, the stack that was on the counter. You know, I was like, back then when I was dating my wife, I forced her to go to the comic shops, and I was like, oh, they're like pushing this Walking Dead number one. I opened it, I'm like, this is so nasty. And my wife's like, I know, 30 Days of Night is way better. I'm like, I love that shit. So I was like, guys, I love 30 Days of Night. You know, I was like obsessed with that, and I left the Walking Dead like brand new pick of the week on the counter, like a nice stack. Oh, every day, like my wife watching Walking Dead, she always brings that up. I'm the worst speculator in the world.
What about you, Phil? Any of those kind of horror stories?
I don't know.
I have no regrets.
No regrets. I'm like the Seahawks offensive coordinator. Pass the ball. We got Marshawn Lynch. It's all right.
You need 98 for like $11. That's a regret. Giant size X-Men, like $90, and it was like looked like it came out the day before. Shit, you know. I know. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Anyways, I score on other stuff, so. Batman #1. That one was hilarious, by the way. I went to some garage sale, and this guy had like Batman #1 for $5. I'm like, ew. I'll give you one.
Give me it for $1 now.
That's my dream, though, to stumble upon a garage sale where it's like, God, some hermit collected books his whole life. He's like fucking 80 years old. You know? And it's like, boom, walking into this amazing collection, man. Oh my God.
Not even poly bags, just...
No. Just fucking... Oh.
That's what I'm missing out on. I'm really hurting to get out there. Like,
I check garage sales every week for books.
well, I mean, I look like on Craigslist and stuff like that, but like I just can't get out there, you know, with the people as often as I want to.
Yeah.
Gotta stay in this castle of mine.
I live in a small town too, like only 100,000 people though, so it's like I'll look on like Thursdays and Fridays when the big garage sale days are, and it's like nothing. But then like you get like 2 of them, and the thing is I've noticed is comic books must be bigger now because I'll get there and it'll be like 5 minutes after the garage sale started, and like the early birds got there already and bought them.
Yeah. I noticed that too.
And I'm like, I wonder what they had. Like, that they bought all the comic books.
Wow, yeah.
It's harder now, man. I've noticed a huge change.
Well, it used to be like I would show up at like noon, look through the books and be like, oh, I'll take these 2 or whatever.
Yeah. I know, man.
And it would be like like 30 long boxes in a row, and they're like, you just want to buy the whole thing? I'm like, no, not really.
Yeah. That's impossible now.
No, yeah.
There's it's not really comic related, but there's a guy tomorrow he's moving, so he's selling a bunch of stuff. And I guess he's like the owner of like this hotshot cupcake company in Boston, called like Johnny Cupcake or something. And you can tell he's like one of those like young collectors that has money because he bought all this like random like stuff. Like he has like a painting of Vigo from Ghostbusters 2.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like if you
That's
want to buy that, just wire me the money and I'll send it to you. A bunch of like pinball machines and things like that, that type.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Damn.
I won't be able to check it out though.
I gotta go grab a water real quick. I'm really thirsty.
I'm leaving soon, though. 10 minutes. I got the 10-minute text.
Well, I have to wait. Then might as well.
Let's see, what else did I have to show before, just to squeeze it in real quick. You guys ever, I just got this hardcover. Along with Milk and Cheese, it was like one of the first books I ever read. And I thought it was like, hilarious. But have you guys ever done any reading on Reed Fleming, World's Toughest Milkman?
No.
I've heard of it.
Really?
Never.
I found something you guys don't really know about. Wow. So, I don't know.
I don't know it. I know Jack.
It's by David Boswell. He's Canadian, according to his biography.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to read. I'm curious to see if I think it's as funny now as I did when I was like 12. So,
Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't have time to laugh anymore.
But this morning though, I'll tell you this: I woke up and I was in my underwear and I was getting my clothes and I bent over and I farted, and then I stopped for a second and I laughed, and the wife just looked at me and shook her head and walked out of the room.
Timeless.
She said, "I knew the laugh was coming."
I do this, and my wife hates it. She doesn't care. Cushion. I still play with them.
The whoopee cushion.
But it's a Joker one.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She doesn't give a shit.
See, who needs the little built-in sound effects for Google Hangout? We do. We actually make our special effects here.
Oh, for my videos, I finally figured out you could like download fart noises. So I've upgraded from just making them with my mouth to like downloading sounds off the internet for my farts.
Professional recordings of actual farts.
And toilet flushes. I was like, ooh, I gotta find the perfect toilet flush.
Throws me back to my old Google Hangout days with, party hats and fart noises. Memories. What else do I have in the little pile here?
What do you got, Greg? What do you got, man?
Nothing crazy, just stuff I haven't shown yet. It's just like
Okay.
my comic book store was having like a random sale, like a coupon, and it was only good on certain things. So I don't know. Picked up this like collection of Strange Tales too.
Those are supposed to be
Yeah,
pretty good.
singles of those. So I don't know. I thought it was funny. Just I was like reading it, and it's like, here's Spider-Man, just like, oh, I'm such an idiot loser. And it's like,
I like that.
It's like really like short random stories. Like here's like Wolverine just like eating hot dogs and just being like a fat mess. So it's a lot of like creators just doing whatever they want with some of these characters.
You're not supposed to have fun with comics.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I bought the book, to burn it, because it's just yeah, no, I had fun with it. It's like, again, like the stories are like no more than like 5 pages, and it's just like they literally just do whatever they want. Pretty funny. I actually recognized somebody's artwork just by looking at it, not even.
Oh God.
Not even. Well, I'll show you. Tell me if you can figure it out. Can you see that all right?
Oh yeah, it's Jeff Queckish Lemire.
Yeah, there you go. So, I actually didn't like his story that much. It was kind of weird.
That's normal.
That's normal. It was funny because somebody asked me the other day. They were like, "Oh, you like Jeff Lemire in my question videos or whatever?" And I was like, "I guess so. I mean, I like some of his stuff."
Yeah, it's like me. He's hit or miss, hit.
He's hit or miss.
Yeah.
I got this the other day, and I'm making a video, but I haven't made it live yet.
Okay,
let's see. What do you think I said after witches? Well, no, that's a good guess, but I said bitches, and I was like, that just rhymes, So I'm lyrical now.
That's the first arc, right, Phil? That first.
Yeah.
I'm done after that chapter.
It's not very good?
Uh-oh. You haven't read it?
Well, it was like $5, so I mean, you can't.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm more hard on it, I guess, because I picked it up in singles, and I'm okay. This is me. If I see a crowd of people pumping something up so high and like freaking out, banging their heads on the wall, oh God, it's the best, and it's not, I'm gonna fucking bring it down hard. And that's why. Maybe if it wasn't all full of like, stroking and stuff like that, I'd be like, whatever. But people just freaked out over this book. Oh God, I can't sleep at night. It's crazy. What are you talking about?
I can't sleep at night.
It put me to sleep. Like, what the hell? I don't know. I'm done after this arc. I gave it an arc. I gave it a long ass leash, just like I gave Fade Out. I dropped it at issue 4. Oh God.
Fade Out.
Oh God. Everyone keeps on saying the same thing. Slow burn. It's a slow burn, man. Like they're all hippies. It's a slow burn, man. No, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
If you want to read a book like that, read like, what is it?
Slow burn is Outcast. Outcast
Cow.
is slow burn, but that's a good. What's that? The cowl?
The Fatale, way back in the day, a couple of years ago.
Fatale.
That book was crazy.
Yeah, I heard it's awesome. I actually had the trades. I haven't read it.
They don't. The first trade kind of sucks, but the rest of them, like.
Really?
The first trade sucks, I think.
Someone told me you gotta buy the other trades first because you're gonna read the first one. You're gonna want more.
I think the first one sucks, but that's just me.
No, that's cool.
Because you read it and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then you read the second one and you're like, now this is cool. And then you read the third one and you're like, this is even better.
Yeah,
but I've read the first one like 4 times and I'm like, this really sucks. It makes more sense by the time you get to the end, but like, I think it was because the first like 2 or 3 times I read it, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, this sucks.
Like, with Witches, it was like, I knew what was going on. I knew what they were trying to say. But, man, it's just not friggin' good. Like, I don't see what people were saying in it. I don't know. If it's your thing, it's your thing. That's cool. And I love horror books, especially the witch genre. Like.
No, you know which book is good is Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
That's amazing. It's actually on my bucket list with my wife to go to Salem, Massachusetts. I'm still. She went there already. It's my turn. I want to go. I'm down to go. I love that stuff. I'm so
why don't you there?
She was young. It was long. I'm gonna say over 20 years ago.
Uh,
She's into that stuff. So am I. Like, that's like fall's here. I'm like freaking out. I'm obsessed with fall. I hate summer. But whatever.
We have this city in Kansas here. It's on the way to Lawrence, called Stoll, Kansas, and it's supposedly one of the 7 gates to hell.
Ooh, I'm there.
I actually drive by it whenever I go to Lawrence because I don't like to pay the toll roads. I'll take a picture of the church where supposedly is the 7th gate to hell.
Dude,
I like how you'd rather go to the 7th gate of hell than to pay a toll.
I want to see it.
Pay the dollar, Phil.
The only thing that pisses me off is they don't put a sign that it, like, they want you to go straight from 70 down to like 20, so you're like, and they give you like 40 feet to do it, so then all of a sudden you're like flying in, like, why don't you have me slow down before we get to town so I'm not driving through town like 80 miles an hour?
Yeah, I know people are gonna freak out on me now for talking shit about those books, but whatever. It's just my opinion. Hey, I buy them. I buy them so I have the right to say what I want.
Even if you didn't, who cares?
I always.
There's no rationale on the internet.
Was somebody really scared by this book, though? I mean,
What's that, Bill?
somebody was really scared by this book?
I've been hearing, like, you know, people read every time that book would come out, the issue would come out. Like, this is when I was following Scott Snyder, and he would retweet people's reactions. Oh, this next issue better be. I hope it's not like the last, because I couldn't sleep at night for a week. Yeah, I know. It's like you're such a loser. It's like, what are you talking about?
It's a cop.
And I get my horror, like, Sabrina Teenage Witch is amazing. I got my wife to read the last issue where, you know, the Harvey dies and shit like that. I love that.
I read that book and I couldn't believe that they killed him. I was like, holy crap.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I was like, there's no turning back from that.
No, but, well, see the end?
I can't remember the ending.
There's
such a delay in the books that I can't remember.
Yeah. Madam Satan approached her and said, well, I can show you how to bring him back.
Oh, we should bring him back, yeah.
Like the dark side of the Force, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same shit. So,
that's pretty good.
But Sabrina's going to learn this trick. Now, if you remember reading Afterlife with Archie, that's the whole reason how this Afterlife with Archie shit started, because of Jughead's dog. Right? Jughead brought Hot Dog to Sabrina and said, please bring him back. And she says, I can, but I can't. Meaning you're not supposed to. And she brought Hot Dog back, and he became, you know, it's like a Pet Cemetery. It's the exact same thing. It was awesome. I love Pet Cemetery, and I love how Afterlife with Archie had that tone of Pet Cemetery. That's why I love it so much. So yeah, so it's like that's where I guess we're getting a little origin of how she learned that trick or that power, how to bring things back from the dead. This book's I'm telling you, Archie comics are kicking ass, man. They're so good.
Yeah, they are.
I think so. They're my favorite. It's like when they come out, I'm like,
well, especially the Halloween books, and even like the regular Archie title, you get like they throw old stories in there. Am I frozen?
No.
No.
Okay. I was there for a minute. I was.
All right, guys, I got a bolt.
All right.
We cool? Are we cool? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I didn't want this to go for too long anyways, so
okay.
You can just end it. Well, let me just finish out these comments, and then
sure.
Say our goodbye.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Clouded Journey says, I think San Diego is more about movies and cosplay, which I agree, and which is one of the main reasons why I don't want to make that like the purpose of my trip.
Agreed.
If I go, Demix the Cax says F Fan Expo.
Who?
Demix the Cax.
Okay.
Only Comic Book says This low Canadian dollar is killing my vibe.
Hey, man, I hear you.
Isn't it like 75 cents to the dollar now?
Oh, it's the worst it's ever been. It's just horrible.
Wow.
It's the worst. They say that we're in a recession right now. I don't know. I guess I don't see it, but whatever.
Syrup, anyway. 64-page special says, "Oh Jesus, why'd I wear my wooden clogs to the warehouse and dance for that guy? Do you have an extra pair of those for your hands?" So, I don't know, is that like an inside joke, or are we talking about clopping? Is that what he's, I don't know. I'm going to make a bumper sticker that says I'd rather be clopping.
Who said that? Who said that?
I don't.
64-page special.
Oh, dude, I love that guy. I love that guy. Yeah, he's local. He's actually a really big fan of ours, man.
Oh, I know.
Wooden clogs. He's hilarious.
Because I was lost. I was like,
That's awesome.
I forgot. I can't remember what happened in 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he went to that warehouse like 2 weeks ago. I think he told me he went there. He's like, I think he said he finished his commanding now.
Yeah.
Thanks to me, whatever.
Green Lantern 223 says Walking Dead #1 and Lock and Key #1 are his regrets.
Good, yeah, man. Same here, dude. Walking Dead.
And then the last one, Clouded Journey says, I like the Tinos, but I think he meant to spell those. And I think it was when we were talking about Strange Tales. So,
Chris, you're drunk. Let's go to bed.
Go home, Chris.
Just go take more pictures of sweaty asses. Take a picture of a sweaty ass mark residue and put it on Twitter. I almost gagged. I tried to favorite it. I was driving at the time. And I was like, what? That's your ass. I don't know if it worked or not.
Favorite a sweaty ass picture.
It was hilarious. Took a picture of his ass residue. Like, man, that was a great workout.
I took a picture of myself the other day like this, and I said, Rob Liefeld face.
Oh, God. Remember that turtle pic you sent me, Bill? Was it the turtle Liefeld? The turtle with the teeth? It looked okay, except for the teeth. Right, boys, I got a bolt.
Yeah, before you guys go, anything you want to promote? We got 6 people watching. So.
I just want to say thank you to Greco for reaching out to me and getting me on a hangout. Because I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I wish I could. I don't know. I'd love to do more in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, Phil, start a show, Phil. Come on, start a show.
Yeah, if we do something consistent, I mean, but then again, what can I commit to? I don't know. But.
Phil, you ever think about starting a show now? Phil?
What's that?
Have you thought about starting something up again or no?
Well, I have school, so I don't know how often I can actually commit to because I have to actually do thinking on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And reading actual books instead of comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking psychology. That's
whoa,
deep and shit.
Well, I got nothing to promote, man.
So.
Nothing.
Yeah. We have nothing going on.
Thanks for this. Nice breaking the monotony on a Saturday night. Usually just chilling with the wife and kids, watching movies and out for dinner and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, well, I'm glad I could take you away from your family, but
yeah.
I feel like the only chance I get to do these things is when my wife's on vacation.
Yeah, or
on vacation.
Well, I took vacation so she could go away. I took time off from work to stay at home with the kids, basically.
Wow.
Well,
That's awesome.
she's a stay-at-home mom, though. I mean, like, she has a tougher job than I do. You know, like,
Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah.
yeah, it's tough being a sole provider. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I was like that for a lot of years. My wife chose to stay home for all 3 kids, and it was tough. But it was tough on her. She was always, like you said, we get to, wake up and leave, not deal with the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
But they are the true champs. And the reason why I'm talking to the guy is because he's standing right over there by the stairs.
All right. Well, thank you both for joining me and making this a magical night, as always. So.
Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're welcome, Internet.
Yes. It was fun.
Bye.